know I guess I do know why I'm starting this vlog channel thing. Um, but I just have stuff happening in my life, and I don't really talk about it to anyone. And like writing it is fine, but I feel like if I just put it out there into the world, like face to face, like this or something, it would help me deal with some things. And this point in my life is really everything's really uncertain, and I just feel like working these things out, getting them from my mind out into words would help maybe. So I'm just gonna be doing these like just talking to the camera videos and maybe videos of my life. I don't really know what this is gonna be, but I'm just figuring that if there were ever a time to start doing something like this, now would be it when so much of my life is changing. So yeah. Um, so I guess I'll just do like a brief introduction, I suppose. My name is Taylor. I'm 20 years old. I am a student, but not really, which is where things start to get complicated. I've been going to college for the last 2 years, and this fall I don't think I'll be going back because of money issues and just a bunch of stuff in college. Just really, it's a lot of money, and for what I would love to go into like the entertainment industry or acting or something. I just can't see the 50,000 investment that I'd be having in loans paying off quick enough, if you understand what I'm trying to say. So the whole college thing is really up in the air right now, which is really kind of stressful because I know my family and like some of my friends are like, I don't know. Oh, of course, like when you're this age, you're supposed to go to school. When you don't, it kind of like throws people for a loop, and they're gonna be like, oh, well, what are you doing? So that's that, and I don't have a job, which is makes that whole situation even worse than it already is. Because if you're not going to school and you don't have a job, really like, oh, look at this slacker, what is she doing? Blah blah blah. I've applied for so many jobs in the last 6 months to a year, and just nothing has ever come up my way, which is hard to believe. Um, so that whole school and work situation is really stressful, and it just has caused a lot of internal conflict in me because the first school I attended, I decided not to go back there the year after because I changed what I wanted to do, and I was dealing with how that was going to affect like my relationships with like I didn't want my mom to be disappointed, and like I knew it was a huge risk, and I just was really concerned about what other people were going to think, and if they were going to be disappointed so much so that it was like ruining me inside, even though that's what I really wanted to do. It was just so stressful. Um, so this is almost kind of like that, but I don't know. It's just an issue that I'm trying to work through, and it's proving harder than I imagined it would be. Yeah, so I have that going on, and I feel like my relationship with my friends have been stranger. I mean, they're still good, I guess. But I just feel more recently, rather than in the past, like months prior, I just feel like the connections I have with people have just loosened so much, and that like my relationships with them are very one-sided, where I'm putting so much in and not getting a lot out of it, which is something I always fear, and like I always have problems with, is that I'm just gonna like lose friendships just because those connections never stayed strong enough, and that's happened to me in the past. And I really like the group of friends that I have now. I really, really like them, and I really, um, I value our friendship, and I'm hoping that it's gonna continue for like the rest of my life. These people that I know are like my best friends, that I've ever had, and to like see that, to feel like that's weakening, it could like be built up in my head because I tend to do that a lot. I tend to like build up situations so much in my head that they become hard to deal with, and I just like shut down and like it's super emotional and like worry about it and stress about it. But on the other hand, what if that's not the case? And like I'm not just imagining that this is happening. Um, because they're like the most important thing to me right now. They're like I don't have an anchor. Like I'm not going to school. I don't have a job. Like my family's here. I'm lucky to have my mom and my two sisters who I love to death. And I I would just like die without them. And like my friends are really my second family. Um, and they just give me that other sense of security and support that I wouldn't have otherwise. And to lose that is the scariest thing because they're like all I have right now. So that's got really deep, but that's kind of why I'm starting this. I need to vocalize my concerns and not sit and dwell on them all day, like I have a tendency to do. So yeah, I don't know how things are gonna be. Like I said, I don't know what's gonna come of this or anything like that. I just need to talk, and I'm sure most videos aren't gonna be as heavy as this one, but I just needed to introduce myself while I'm starting this, things that are going on in my life, to set, I guess, the stage for any other videos that are going to come after this. So if you watch, thanks for watching. If you want to hear me talk about anything else, then leave that in the comment section. I'm open to talking about almost anything. So yeah, that's going to be all for this video. I'll talk to you guys whenever I have something to talk about. Okay, bye.